Hi, my name is Michael, and welcome to Sinful Spirits. Excuse my congested voice. I don't usually sound like this, but I am going through some allergies currently. I actually sounded a lot worse in the last 5 days, so this is actually a big improvement. I'll be your guide for all of today's sins, and all of sins going forward. I'm just here to indulge in sins. Everyone has sins that we engage in. Some really, really bad. Some not so bad. I think my sins are pretty harmless. My personal sins I will be indulging in today, and for all of the future episodes, will be desserts and alcohol. I have a pretty big sweet tooth, and I also love drinking. Let's not get it wrong. I'm not an alcoholic. I just like being drunk. So without further ado, let's start. I've already actually bought all I need for today's episode. So let's go ahead and check that out real quick, and then we'll come back to me.
I already knew what I wanted to do for this first episode. I wanted to do cheesecake and red wine. So I went to my nearest Kroger's and I grabbed the most delicious cheesecake I could find. And just as I was leaving, I thought, why not grab a second thing? So I looked around some more, but then I ultimately just settled on the lava chocolate cake. Now next, we're gonna get our wine. And we're gonna head to Whole Foods for this next part. I always go to Whole Foods whenever I want to drink red wine. Now, I'm not bougie. I don't come to Whole Foods for anything else besides this particular brand of red wine. And it's called the Three Wishes Cabernet Sauvignon. It's so delicious. It's my favorite bottle of red wine.
Hey, it's me again. I actually meant to do this intro earlier in the day, and I just forgot. I'm not really used to doing these kind of things, but I hope you'll bear with me, and we'll learn together. But I don't know if you can tell, so I am a little red right now. I'm one of those Asians who get pretty mad Asian glow, especially if I drink pretty fast. I just finished watching the 3rd episode of The Last of Us, the HBO series, and I just couldn't help myself but indulge a little bit in my sins. So I've already kind of started. And now, after that episode, I'm gonna really need to indulge some more. I'm gonna need my sweets and more alcohol. All right, first things first. We gotta pour another glass, because that episode just hit too hard. And you gotta always, warm yourself a little bit before you start eating, right? All right. So this is my second glass. I'm telling you, cheap wine tastes just as good as any kind of expensive wine. Start with the cheesecake, and then eat a little bit of this, and then eventually we'll dig into the chocolate cake. I'm gonna eat a little bit of this first, and then we'll go ahead and put this lava cake in the microwave, and then we'll start dating on that. All right, let's go ahead and get this set. Put that right. All right. First taste test of the cheesecake. So I got this from Kroger, like you guys saw earlier. I'm honestly not a pretty picky eater. I was actually gonna do something pretty fancy with this. I was gonna go to like a restaurant first and grab a dessert and like a cocktail from them. But I was like, let's keep it simple first. So I decided to go with a cheesecake. I always like to start from the top first. So let's go for the top and see how this tastes. Oh, that dug in so easily. Honestly, that's pretty good. Creamier than I thought. I thought it would be a little bit more dry. But actually, that's pretty good. That could also be the alcohol talking right now, too. Wine hits me a lot harder than, like, any other drink. Let's dig in some more. God, I love cheesecake. I'm pretty simple. Like, a lot of people like the cheesecake with all the extra fluffs on it, like the drizzles or some other stuff on it. I just like a simple cheesecake. All right, let's try the crust. It was not bad. I was expecting it to be worse, especially it's $3.99, right? But this honestly is not bad. I could see myself getting this again. But that is, so going back to the simple thing, that doesn't mean that I don't like stuff with a lot of flair on it too, right? Like when I go to sushi restaurants, especially like American sushi restaurants, I love getting the chef's special roll. Because usually that has like a bunch of extra stuff in it. There's like salmon, tuna, there's like the fake crab meat, there's like other stuff they do to it. But there's a time and place. I think cheesecake is best when it's just naked like this. I feel the same way about ice cream as well. I love just a simple vanilla flavored ice cream. I don't really like all those extra flavors. I'll eat those flavors. Don't get me wrong. I will eat most anything. This is definitely helping. After that episode of The Last of Us, this is really helping. And I'll tell you one of the best things about this wine, the best thing about this Cabernet, it's not like super tart. There's a little bit of tartness. Sorry, the wine's hitting me. I used to work in a restaurant, and so like I know about all those like words they use when they're like describing wine. So I'm trying not to like use those words like like most people will be like, oh, I could taste the earth. It's earthy. I could taste like the notes. I could taste like stone slab from like 1893 Greece. Oh, it's delicious. I'm not gonna do all that like fluff. When I used to work in the restaurant scene, I did say that. But this is not super tart. It goes down very well. It's very smooth, honestly. Which like most Cabernets are usually like pretty bold and heavy. I think in my personal opinion, when I usually want like something dark and heavy, I'll go with a cab. Because cabs aren't usually like super heavy compared to like a Malbec, which my family usually loves drinking in. I do like the darker reds, but I didn't want something super dark today. You know what I mean? So I think this is perfect for the price, honestly. And you can buy like a whole case of it for like $36. It's honestly a steal. This is just what you need, you know? Sometimes when you're going through something, you just gotta indulge every now and then, you know? Indulge in those sins. It's so bad for you, but it feels so good. And baby, do I feel bad. Cheers to indulging in our sins. Lava cake time. Open this up. Oh, perfect. Oh, perfect. Okay. Oy. Oh, that already tastes so good. Let's go ahead and open this bad boy. I don't want to keep it in the center. You know, in the microwave, you don't want to keep things in the center. You want to put it on the side so that way, all the freaking whatever hits the cake. All right, 30 seconds. And while we're waiting for that, we have plenty of time. Take another bite of this cheesecake. Oh, yeah. Oh, perfect timing. All right. It looks melted enough, yeah? All right, let's cut into it first and see if it actually is melted on the inside. Oh, wait. But this is soft. Can you see it? It's definitely, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, now that is money. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. That's also just as good. Okay, Kroger's bakery has got it going on. It's not dry at all. It melted on my mouth. Like, it's actually, like it said, it's a lava cake. So melty. Okay. I'm not a big chocolate person, but I do appreciate good food. This chocolate cake is pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. Like, if there's an option between chocolate and like vanilla, I usually go with like vanilla. It's pretty heavy too. Honestly, it's heavier than the cheesecake. The cheesecake is usually pretty thick, but this chocolate cake, I think it's because of all the little extra stuff, like the little syrup. You can see like the little chocolate drizzle on it and the other stuff. I think it's definitely a lot. So I need to wash it down with some wine. That is so good. I gotta be careful. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna end up finishing this bottle. This is gonna be the last glass. No more after this one. I have finished many bottles of this before. It's not hard, especially if you're just drinking throughout the night. It's super easy. I'm not gonna lie, I might not be able to finish the chocolate. Well, I could definitely finish it, but you know, should I? But we're gonna for sure finish the cheesecake though, because I love cheesecake. This is probably what is gonna happen in the future for like future episodes. I'll buy a couple of desserts, and we'll just also have a couple drinks at the same time while I'm eating. I'm definitely not a foodie. I don't consider myself one. I don't know like the words people use when describing food. I just know if something's good or not. The more I'm eating this, I'm starting to get tired of it though. I think it's because it's just so rich. Whereas the cheesecake, I can keep eating this. It's pretty simple. I guess it's like kind of like eating French fries. You know, French fries or like chips, or when you're snacking, right? Just like you can just keep eating because it's comfortable. Or I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I mean. Where it's like not mundane. The eating is definitely not mundane. I love eating. Whereas the cheesecake, I could just be eating this, not even think about it, and all of a sudden it's done. Same with my wine. Cheers. I'm not too picky about what I pair my foods with either. Like, you know, they always say, if you're eating meat, red meat, you gotta pair red meat with red wine. You gotta pair fish with white wine. Okay, it's been a while since I've been in the service industry. It's been a hot minute. Yes, they generally do taste good together, but I'm of the mind where I will eat whatever I want, drink whatever I want, and I'll pair whatever I want together. My favorite restaurant is McDonald's. So you can already tell that no matter what I eat, it's probably gonna be good. To me, at least. This might not be good to whoever's watching this. By whoever, I mean my mom, maybe a couple of my friends. But because I love McDonald's so much, anything I eat, it's gonna be delicious. Let's be honest. McDonald's, it's not at the top of the chain in terms of quality, but it is at the top of the chain in terms of price and budget. Like, my God. Okay, well, it used to be $5 for 20-piece chicken nuggets. But because of inflation, it's now $6. Or if we're trying to be specific, it's like $5.79 or something like that. Oh, I love me some McDonald's. Maybe we should have McDonald's one of these episodes. But definitely think of this as less of a. I'm not really reviewing the food. I'll review a little bit about it, I guess, but it's not going to be like super in depth or anything. You're just going to watch me indulge in my sins, and hopefully, what you'll take from this is that you should also indulge in your sins. But whatever you do in your free time, I have no part in it. All right. I do not endorse whatever you plan to do. I'm just saying, maybe think about it. And if it, you know, doesn't get you in trouble with the law, I say go for it. I'm dreading to finish this. I would rather finish this bottle of wine instead of this chocolate cake. It's just so rich. It's so rich. Oh, God. It's so rich that I want it to be my sugar daddy or sugar mama. I say sugar daddy because I've had many sugar daddies approach me, wanting to provide for me for the rest of my life. Only thing is, unfortunately, I don't swing that way. But that's what I attract, and I get it. There's a price for everything, though. You know, if they want to pay me an exact amount of money to do whatever, I'll do it. Oh, God. It's so rich. You have no idea. It's so good, but it's so rich. I'm getting diabetes right now. You just don't know it. That's a lot. The thing is, I haven't even had dinner yet. It's dinner time right now for me. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, you know, let's at least finish the cheesecake. Let's take a break on this. My God. A cheesecake that will finish. Oh, cheesecake, my baby. Instantly, my spirit is lifted. Well, yeah, that's the goal, though. Is to eat a lot of desserts and drink more alcohol. If I find something good, hopefully that piques your interest and you want to check it out as well. Well, I hope you enjoyed what you were watching. I hope some of you were delighted by me putting sweet sins to my mouth and drinking the sweet nectar of sin as well. But until next time, keep sinning. That was cringe. That was cringe, wasn't it? We'll figure it out. Hopefully next time, my allergies will be gone too. I sound nothing like this.